what we're going to do is we're going to show what the GFCI does, or rather what it doesn't do. And the GFCI is ground fault circuit interrupter. It's supposed to be a safety feature. And what it does is here, I'm going to put this in here. This is a brand new test. This is a brand new plug here and a brand new tester. And you test it and it'll trip off. So let's reset it. And I'll do it again. I'm going to test it here. And I still got juice. But with this tester, and test it to ground. It should be there. And it'll trip off, okay? So you know that this functions fine. This is exactly what it's supposed to do. But it's supposed to be a safety feature for anything else. And I'm saying 90% of the things in your house are two-prong. So the question is, this is an appliance, this is a toaster oven that would be going in the kitchen, which is supposed to go in the kitchen around the sink. So this is here. Now, if I test this to all this metal, it's supposed to trip it off just like I trip anything else, but it doesn't, because it's only two-prong. This curling iron, these go in the bathroom. You also have to put the GFCI near the bathroom, near the water. So let's do it again. Again, this is ground. It should trip off. This is all metal. This is the only metal on here. And I have this on, and this is all the metal. It's not tripping anything because it's a two-prong. So this one here, this is a curling iron that would go in the bathroom also. And it's on, you can hear it. And again, this has got nothing, this is all plastic, so there's nothing to trip this off. But Conair got its own little safety device to trip it off if it's some problem. Again, the gfci has done nothing so far. And I did put the 20 amp in because I've used 15 amp GFCIs and they always break. I'm finding out now, here's a 20 amp GFCI, now this one broke also. They will break, they will fail, they won't do what they're supposed to do. It's for the safety feature of a ground. So Conair put that little safety feature in themselves. And here's a Revlon. And Revlon did the same thing. That's a lot of wattage there. And because there's a heater in here and wattage, it's high wattage, and the receptacles that go in the bathroom need to be on their own circuit breaker because it runs a lot of current. So consequently, what happens is that this plug will break on a high wattage. They do it all the time. It won't work for safety. Here, I don't want to dump this in the water. This was $7 on it. I bought them used for testing to see. Here, let's view this other one. This is another curling iron. I bought a few of them. They function fine. They work. I haven't done this before, but I'm going to show this what's going to happen here. This is live. I'm showing this in the water. This is a bucket of water grounded. I put a ground rod in it with my FS94, so it's all grounded. And this is in the water. Even though it's in the water, it will not do nothing for this. If I dunk it in lower where the electricity goes in, you know what's going to happen. It'll probably trip this breaker, but I don't want it. I'm still testing, so let's leave this out. So all these items will wear down the plug. I know I've changed a lot of 15 amp. You still sell the 15 amp ones. They don't last. The 20 amp doesn't last. You know why? Because there's a lot of components in there and they're made to break. They give you a 1-year guarantee. That's not enough. Because what's happened after 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years, these things burn out. And when they burn out, you got to replace them. So this is a cost to the customer, to the property owner. This is a cost to them because we are mandated by the National Electrical Code to put these things in. And they break. So when we put them in, the customers the property owner's got the responsibility of paying to have this thing changed without having any safety precaution at all. This is what I call a false sense of safety. It's no safety at all. In fact, it's a big lie because it's saying that it's safety, but it does work opposite because what's going to happen is going to change it, and we'll talk to you about that in a minute. Okay, I'll go over that later. Okay, tip number 1. When you're washing your baby in the sink, do not throw your George Foreman grill in the water. It's dangerous. That's your first tip of the day. Okay, your second tip. Don't put your whole hog, electric whole hog, in the tub while your business partner is in there taking a bath. You might kill him. I don't want to kill Robert. He's my best friend. You okay?